Big Herc 916, positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Go to bigherc916.com, pick you up some merch, holler at me about a painting, or grab a bar of soap and wash your ass. Don't walk around smelling like boo-boo in the new year. New Year's right around the corner, man. Start off right and start washing your ass, man. And subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. A lot of you guys watch, but don't hit the subscribe, man. You know, they be hitting me over here. You know, I get people who get mad. They say, "Oh man, you know, you're kissing the right wing's booty, and you know you're a black conservative. You're a sellout." And I'm like, man, look, I didn't even vote last election because I know it's all some bullshit. And one party says one thing, the other party says something, and they both got their hands in the cookie jar. They both playing us to the middle. But one thing I do know is that by dividing us, by saying, hey, man, you're a liberal, you're a conservative, that it's a way to control, just like the gang situation, just like the race situation. It keeps you from talking and having an intellectual conversation. Now, I don't care what side you're on. If you don't want to protect your kids, if you don't want to protect your God-given inherent rights, if you don't want to protect your family, you ain't shit. I don't give a damn if you're a Republican or a Democrat, blue or red, liberal or conservative. If you ain't willing to stand up for your family and you don't want the best for them, if you one of those people where you think that you can just let everything go by and it doesn't affect you, hey man, you a weenie. You got to stand for something. A lot of you like to tuck your tail, and they're making a mockery of the system right now. Peep game.
When was the last time that we had states who were removing presidential candidate from the ballot?
Abraham Lincoln.
Thank you. What did that result in?
Civil War.
Civil War. This is not a joke anymore. We cannot take things like this lightly because we have specific examples in the history of our nation that we can look at, and then we can watch the result of that. We can look at that in history. And let me tell you right now, man, you don't want that, man.
And I don't care if you don't like Donald Trump. I don't care if you don't like Joe Biden. It doesn't matter who you really like. You're talking about representation, which most of you guys don't really realize that these guys ain't nothing but CEOs of the United States, the corporation anyway. You know what I mean? You think you're voting, but you ain't voting nothing but for corporate policies. And the whole thing is, it doesn't matter who votes. It's who counts the votes. But when you see stuff like this and you're wondering why people are, you know, in a rouse, why people are riled up, and even if you are a liberal, if this was happening to the person you liked, would you think that this is something that's democratic? I mean, just honestly, man, if it was the other way around, would you be clapping? I mean, some of you guys, it crack me up, man. It's like people only want to see one thing. I look at it like you're dealing with an elite battle right now. And the prize is the American people. They can, you know, take away all of our privacy. They can try to control the money, you know, make us like robots, you know, harvest us, do what they want. I mean, we're the prize. The American people are the prize. These people don't really give a damn. But when they're playing games and, you know, they're trying to make it appear that this person's the boogeyman, but the other person can do no wrong. And some of you guys, oh man, the lesser of two evils. At the end of the day, is this really a political system that's fair? Are you really getting what you think you're getting? You know, I've heard some people say, well, it's the lesser of two evils. Wow. I mean, when you talk about what you can do for your family, economics, freedom, I mean, if you're willing to just say, hey, I'm going to pick this because of that, what do you really stand for? You know, the whole political thing, man, I never got involved in it. And, you know, it's always said you keep your politics to yourself, but, you know, you get to doing your research and you realize a lot of these people are, you know, distant cousins, somehow related. They all hang out together. You know, it's a country club and you're not a part of it. And they're showing you right now in front of your face. They're just laughing at you like they do whatever they want. It doesn't matter what you say, what you think, because obviously, you know, they were at a point where they're trying to put illegals in people's houses. Hey, man, let them stay in your spare bedroom like a dummy. You're going to let some dude from another country, middle-aged, come up in there, bust your wife's cheeks, try to bust your daughter's cheeks and put a gun to your head. You don't know where he came from, what his background be, till I help him out. Give him a boost. I'm telling you, man, they got the American people as some straight suckers, man. And people around the world are laughing. You got over 10,000 people at the border. And what's the current administration doing? They vacationing, they having a good time. They balling, they millionaires. They millionaires. And they about to bring these people over here and give them a bag. They're giving them a bag. I showed you the last video. They're walking across over here getting the bag. Going to hotels, man, getting a debit card, got jobs lined up for them. You guys think it's a joke? I'm just a small YouTuber, man. One of the few people I speak on it because I'm not over here, you know, entertaining you with the bullshit. But I'm just saying, man, if you look at what's going on, the last time like something like this happened, like he said, was when we had a straight civil war. A straight major divide. That's what they're pushing for. I mean, the J6 thing, come on, man. Oh my God, it was, the people were trying, man, shit. You be walking through there, opening doors. I mean, dude, really? Really? Come on, man. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody's seeing it all the time. I mean, come on, man. You mean to tell me that they got all that, but they couldn't see when somebody left some cocaine in the White House? They couldn't see when these dudes was up in there getting their cheeks busted in the Senate office? They got a camera, all these cameras, all this stuff, but they ain't seeing all these people come in there busting cheeks at night, snorting cocaine. Come on, man. This shit's a joke, man. But hey, I'm just a YouTuber sharing information, man. Big Herc 916, positivity, motivation, man. Lacing you up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hey, as a free thinker, free spirit, I'm all about the elevation of consciousness. It don't matter, you know, what you vote for. I'm talking about family, kids, values, livelihood, and you know, the things that matter. And like I said, if you don't believe in those, if you're willing to give those up, you're ready to bend over, let somebody bust your cheeks, bust your wife's cheeks, you know, tell your kids what to do, then I don't want to touch you anyway. I ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm all about protecting mine and elevating to the highest level possible while I'm here. But the way things are looking, and these people, man, they steady lying and telling you one thing, man, shit, they ain't giving you nothing but it's double talk. You know what I mean? Double talk, and they spinning you. And you think like, you're waiting for a superhero. You know, you're waiting for a superhero. The superhero better be you. Because even DT, he's not the superhero. He ain't got the cape on. Can't wait for him. You better make a move yourself, man. Start thinking about how to prepare yourself, and don't let these people get you operating off of fear, because the fear is what they want, so they can come in and act like they can sweep everything up. It's not even about that. It's not even about getting riled up. It's about thinking, not reacting, thinking. Big Herc 916, man. Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight-A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey against all odds.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.
Stop walking around with a crusty butt, smelly ball sack, and a funky hoo-ha. Big Herc said, wash that ass. Pick you up a t-shirt at FreshOutSeries.com.